On today's episode of Doing It Cheap, I want to show you how I keep paint off of the tires when I'm painting the wheels. Okay, so this is the wheel before sandblasting. You can see the rust on it. Alright, so I sandblasted the other side so we can do a quick comparison. There. Looks a lot better. Anyway, I'll be shooting some paint on this after I get the other side sandblasted. Okay, I got the other side sandblasted. So we've got this side and this side. The paint on this side must have been a lot better quality, or it was finished better, because the paint just come off this side like it wasn't nothing. But this side I blasted rust off of it, and some of the paint came off of I got the paint off the spindle right here. But all that paint in there, it stayed on good and tight. So I said, hell with it, I'll leave it. Well, here's one of the Swisher lawnmower wheels. This is the inside. That's the outside. I decided to go ahead and break them down and clean them up on the inside and make sure any rust, I took care of that, and got a good coat of paint not for looks because you can't see it, but to protect it. Now then I'll reassemble the wheel and with the tube and tire, and we'll go on to the next step. I don't like to take the tires off, because then when I go to put them back on, I'm going to be mucking up the edge with the pry. I've got to undo the nuts and bolts, and that mucks up my paint. So I want to show you what I do to paint these wheels without getting paint on the tires. And the first thing I do is I let all the air out, and then I break the bead, okay? I break it loose from the rim. And then I'm gonna stick paper in behind the rim all the way around, and I'm gonna air it up, and that'll hold it tight. I'll be right back after I've got the paper around one side of this. Okay, so what I've done here is I went all the way around the wheel, and I stuffed newspaper between the wheel and the tire, and then I inflated the tire. I didn't inflate it all the way, but I inflated it where it hold real good. And so now when I go to paint it, I don't have to worry about any paint getting on my tire. So I'll shoot this a few coats of paint. We'll come back and see what it looks like. Damn dogs. Well, here's what they look like when you get them done. See, by putting that paper between the wheel and the tire, it really helps keep that paint off that tire. You ain't got to worry about masking tape. You ain't got to worry about bleeding over onto the black rubber. And I really like the way it turned out. Now, if you want to make them tires black, and you'll see it when I get this thing all put together, the tires will be black as ace of spades. Use brake fluid on them. It's old car dealer's trick. Alright, well, that's the wheels on the Swisher. We'll catch you on the next piece. Y'all have a wonderful day and a better tomorrow. Bye.